Hi geeks, welcome to my channel. Today we're heading over to Trader Joe's to see what new items have arrived. A very special seasonal item has made a comeback after a couple of years. I can't wait to show you what it is. And we're also going to do a little in-store sampling with a quick review and of course a grocery haul where I'll give you a closer look at some of the items I picked up. So let's get going and see what Trader Joe's has in store for us this week. But before we do, I have a little surprise for you before we go shopping. And that is I am taking you along with me to a museum that has a Trader Joe's display. How stinking adorable is this? This literally looks like a Trader Joe's, from the shopping carts to the tote bags or the shopping baskets. So this is at a children's museum where it has pretend cities, where they have a Trader Joe's, a fire station, and all the other things that you would have in a city. Here's the refrigerated section with milk, orange juice, lemonade, and the iconic chicken drumellas, the oat ice cream sandwich bars, fish sticks, corn dogs, pizzas, frozen veggies, the iconic Mandarin chicken, and eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt, milk, and the beautiful art backdrops, just like every Trader Joe's has. I mean, they really nailed it. They did such a good job, and it looks really like a Trader Joe's. There's Pop-Tarts, granola bars, cereal bars, condiments, cereals, honey, maple syrups, and you have your canned goods. I mean, look at this. Doesn't this really look like a Trader Joe's? They did such a good job. I'm blown away. And they even had cleaning supplies and soap and JoJo cookies, cheddar rockets, the original mini non-crackers. They also had a weight scale, which I don't think Trader Joe's has anymore, but let me know if your store still has weight scales. The banana stand, of course, for 19 cents. How funny. And produce section. And even the beauty items, they have the coconut body butter, and then the checkout, there's a little shopping cart and a register. How fun, right? I hope you enjoyed seeing this. Now let's check out what Trader Joe's has got in this week. The ivy wreaths with fairy lights are back again. These are so whimsical and cute, and they are $12.99. Also cedar garland for $12.99 as well. There's still some reindeer planters left. And then also these mini grump trees. So these are a little bit shorter in length, but they are the same price. They're $9.99. And you guys have to see the amaryllis bulbs. Some of them have bloomed and they are $7.99. And this one looks like it has fully bloomed into a flower. How pretty. There's also amaryllis gardens. These make great gifts. I gifted this to one of my family members last year or a couple of years ago, and they loved it, and this is $16.99. And there's also holiday gift bags still left for $16.99 also. Since it's winter time, I'm glad that Trader Joe's carries juice shots because it's a good time to boost your immunity. They have 4 different flavors of juice shots. There's pineapple, which has a probiotic in it, turmeric, which is really good for inflammation. There's also a ginger juice shot, which is good if you have a cold, and acerola cherry for more than 1,000% of your daily dose of vitamin C. The globe artichokes are still here for $2.99 each. This would make a great appetizer roasted up for the holidays. And this is what I'm so excited to show you guys. The Harry and David comice pears are back. These have been gone for a couple of years, but now they're back, and these make great gifts, and they are at a fraction of the cost for $9.99 compared to what you would get on the Harry and David website. And what's special about them are the taste and the texture. They're very luscious, creamy, buttery, they're juicy. Each box is 2 pounds and it goes by weight, so you can have anywhere from 6 small pears in a box or 3 large pears. It just all depends on the weight. And stay tuned until the end of the video, although this is a spoiler alert if you want to take a closer look at these pears. And I wanted to give you guys a heads up on the organic soy milk. Most stores will probably still have the old version like I do, but there will be a new version coming out with different packaging and slightly different macros. The newer version is slightly higher in calories, fat, and sodium, but it still contains just 2 ingredients of water and organic soybeans for $2.29. And now it's time for the weekly sample. This week was manchego cheese with one of the crackers from the cracker assortment box. This was really delicious and I was really tempted to get it, but I still have so much cheese at home. And why do samples always taste better at the store for some reason? Let's take a look at what salsas Trader Joe's has. The cowboy caviar is one of my favorites, which includes beans and corn and has a smoky flavor. There's corn and chili salsa, chunky salsa for $2.49, organic chunky salsa for $2.99. There's also Hatch Valley salsa for $2.99, a Southern Mexican salsa with peanuts for $3.49, and the pepita salsa is one of my favorite salsas, which tastes more like a rich spread, which I use on sandwiches or even as a pasta sauce sometimes, and this is $3.49. And then there's also pineapple salsa if you like a little sweetness for $2.49, another red salsa for $2.29, and salsa verde, which is also $2.29 for 12 ounces. And you gotta have some chips with salsa, and Trader Joe's has lots of chips, from the organic white tortilla chips for $3.99 to the organic blue ones for also $3.99, or the organic yellow corn chips for $3.99, and the regular white corn tortilla chips for $2.99. There's also quinoa and black bean infused chips for $3.49, a little bit healthier, or blue corn tortilla chips made with organic blue corn and sprouted seeds for $3.99. And I heard the veggie flaxseed tortilla chips are really good and addicting, and these are $2.99. The salsa verde tortilla chips disappeared last year and made a comeback, and a lot of people say these taste like Doritos, which I'd have to agree in terms of flavor, but they're thicker, and these are $2.99. And I really like that Trader Joe's offers the unsalted organic version of the white corn tortilla chips, and these are $3.99. And there's even more corn snacks. The baked cheese crunchies are one of my favorites, and I buy them when the pieces are big. And another addicting snack is the reduced fat cheese puffs for $2.49. The organic cacio e pepe puffs for $2.49, and the organic jalapeno seasoned corn and rice puffs. These are also $2.49. And the fancy cheese crunchies, this is cheese and truffle flavored. I really should revisit this one because I do love anything truffle flavored, and this is $3.99. Also lots of popcorn options, from organic popping corn for $2.99, popcorn herb and spices for $2.79, the cinnamon bun kettle corn for $2.99, and the regular kettle corn for $2.79. Organic popcorn with organic EVOO is probably the best popcorn option in terms of ingredients. There's also movie theater popcorn for $2.79 and white cheddar for $2.49. Moving on to plantain chips, they have a good selection to choose from, like the sweet plantain chips for $2.29, or the savory plantain chips, which almost taste like potatoes to me because they're so starchy, for $1.99. Plantain crisps, these have larger pieces, for $2.79, and the jerk style plantain chips are also really good for $1.99. The Takis dupe for $2.99, they're very sour and a little spicy. And the Ode to Classic potato chips, they're good, but they are very salty, for $2.99. Kettle cooked olive oil potato chips are the best in terms of clean ingredients. Everything but the bagel kettle cooked chips for $2.99, and the seasonal cornbread crisps for $2.99. The kettle cooked reduced fat potato chips are $2.99, and the Trader Joe's dupe for Pringles for $1.99. And the organic white truffle potato chips, these are good, but they have like a really powdery finish, for $2.99. The Ridge Cut potato chips come in salt and pepper or just with sea salt. Both are $3.99. And the ghost pepper kettle chips for $3.49. These are only mildly spicy, so don't be fooled by the name. And the new baked pizza crisps for $1.99. Also some vegan options, spicy plant-based pork rinds for $2.99. These actually pack a little bit of heat. And the spicy tempura seaweed snacks for $3.29. Mochi rice nuggets for $3.29, and this is newer, the sweet and salty umami crunchies for $2.99. They still carry the rice cracker medley after all these years, and that's $2.69, and the Thai rice noodle crackers, which taste sour, savory, and sweet, for $2.99, and sesame sticks for $2.99. Moving on to the freezer section, there's lots of convenient freezer meals like vegetable pad Thai, Thai green curry, which actually really tastes like Thai green curry. It was really spicy. I just wish there was like more vegetables in it. And then there's the stir-fried garlicky cabbage. This one's delicious. And the Korean japchae, the beef pho soup. And now for the first new item that arrived this week, the spicy peanutty noodle bowl with chicken, which includes noodles, veggies, ground chicken, and a spicy peanut sauce. Let's take a look at the nutrition facts. It's 500 calories, 19 grams of protein, 820 milligrams of sodium. You can microwave or cook this on the stovetop for $3.49. And now moving on to the refrigerated section, the salmon pinwheels are a seasonal item, guys, so grab them when you can. Otherwise, you're gonna have to wait a whole nother year before you can get it again. And these are $11.99 per pound. Pair this with roasted broccoli or asparagus or even some pasta, I think would be really yummy with this. Also, another item that has taken a long break and made a comeback is the cultured salted butter from Brittany, France. I heard this has more flavor than regular butter and it's supposed to be more creamy. Some people add herbs to butter and make butter boards, which is basically like a cheese board but with butter on it instead, and then you can have it with like crusty bread or crackers, and this is $4.69. Okay, so that's it for shopping this week. Let's jump right into this week's grocery haul. Picked up the organic yellow lentil brown rice pasta. This is a more hearty pasta and I like it because of the simple ingredients, and it also has 14 grams of protein, and it really does keep me fuller for a longer time than regular pasta. Edamame really should be a staple in my weekly hauls, but I always forget about it, and when I remember it, I just pick it up because it's a quick, healthy snack option. I'm also on a tofu kick, especially in the wintertime. I like to add this to soups. And I still have yet to make the tofu scramble I said I was going to make, so I keep getting it, but I keep forgetting. And then this will be my first time trying these salmon pinwheels, and I see them every year and decided to finally try it this year since they are seasonal. I really enjoyed it. It basically tastes like salmon, and the stuffing tasted like spanakopita to me, pretty much. And so that gave me a hankering to get spanakopita, so I'll probably get that on my next grocery haul. I paired it with arugula and a lemon vinaigrette dressing, riced hearts of palm, which also is from Trader Joe's, some green olives, and roasted broccolini. This was really delicious and really creamy, and it made me kind of crave pasta with it, so next time I might try it with that. For those that don't eat meat and only eat fish, this might be a good option for a Christmas dinner because it was just such an elegant, nice meal. Picked up my favorite fully cooked bacon, which always comes out crispy in the microwave for 20 to 25 seconds. And then had to get another tiramisu because I loved it so much and I wanted to have this and the Nantucket cranberry pie for Christmas dessert. And for those who haven't seen my last video, I showed a closer look at the tiramisu if you want to go check that out. And then at checkout, while I was waiting, I made 2 impulse buys, the chocolate covered espresso beans. I think the tiramisu just set off like the coffee flavors and cravings, and so I picked that up. And of course, the dark chocolate peanut butter cups need no explanation. A bag of organic arugula, which as you guys saw, I already paired with the salmon pinwheels, but I also want it for prosciutto and burrata sandwiches. Got some bananas, and of course the burrata I was just talking about. I want to pair this with the prosciutto and truffle balsamic glaze on a baguette. And trying the organic minestrone soup for the first time. Love the refrigerated soups and like to have one in the fridge for quick meals during the winter time. And I have so many crackers and don't need any more, but these brioche toasts, they are seasonal and they're so delicious that I had to grab one before they're gone until next year. So I go through phases with hummus. Sometimes I'm on a kick and I get it every single time, and then I've taken a long break from it, so I decided to revisit it. And my favorite one is the Mediterranean style hummus, but the container's too big, so the snack packs are a perfect size for my fix. Another first for me this year is the Scandinavian tidings, which was another impulse buy. The red and white one tastes pretty similar and both have like a berry flavor, while the green one tasted more like green apple to me. And they're really soft in texture and not that chewy. They taste more like fruit snacks, but like in larger pieces versus like a more firm and chewy gummy, which is what I prefer. But they still taste good, and these will be eaten for sure. But wait, the grocery haul isn't over. I had to go back to Trader Joe's because I was so curious about these pears and I didn't want to miss out on them just in case they were sold out by next week. So my box had 4 pears in a box, and just a reminder, these are 2-pound boxes and go by weight, not quantity. So some boxes will have 3 pears and some could have up to 6 smaller pears. And I tried to find a box with pears that were more firm so I would have more time to eat them, but most of the pears were already soft and pretty much fully ripe. Honestly, they taste very similar to a Bartlett pear, but they're super smooth and creamy and really juicy. When they're ripe, the skin kind of separates almost naturally from the fruit, and it's a little distracting, but it's easy to peel off, especially if you cut them in slices. I paired this with crackers and cranberry goat cheese, and also tried it with the roasted pecan blue cheese dip and Stollen crisps, and I think this would pair really well with brie. Alright geeks, that's it for this week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, ciao guys!